Exeter Cathedral in the city of Exeter, Devon, in the southwest of England, is properly known as the Cathedral Church of St. Peter. It is an Anglican cathedral and the seat of the Bishop of Exeter. The present building was complete by about 1400 and has several notable features, including an early set of Missouri chords, an astronomical clock, and the longest uninterrupted medieval stone vaulted ceiling in the world at about 96 meters or 315 feet. The site where Exeter Cathedral was constructed was home to Roman buildings. A legionary fortress was constructed between 50 and 75 AD. A Roman bathhouse was discovered in 1971. The founding of the cathedral, dedicated to St. Peter, dates from 1050, when the seat of the Bishop of Devon and Cornwall was transferred from Crediton because of the fear of sea raids. A Saxon minister already existing within the town was used by Leofric at this seat. In 1107, William Werowist was appointed to the see, and this was the catalyst for the building of the new cathedral in Norman style. The Norman cathedral construction began in 1112, presumably at the east end, and was consecrated in 1133. During Werowist's time, but it took many more years to complete. Following the appointment of Walter Broniskam as bishop in 1258, the building was already recognised as outmoded, and it was rebuilt in the decorated Gothic style, following the example of Salisbury. However, much of the Norman building was kept, including the two massive square towers and part of the walls. It was constructed entirely of local stone, including Purbeck marble. The new cathedral was completed by about 1400, apart from the addition of the chapter house and chantry chapels. Like most English cathedrals, Exeter suffered during the dissolution of the monasteries, but not as much as it would have done had it been a monastic foundation. Further damage was done during the Civil War, when the cloisters were destroyed. Following the restoration of Charles II, a new pipe organ was built in the cathedral by John Loosemore. Charles II's sister, Henrietta Anne of England, was baptised here in 1644. During the Victorian era, some refurbishments were carried out by George Gilbert Scott. As a boy, the composer Matthew Locke was trained in the choir of Exeter Cathedral under Edward Gibbons, the brother of Orlando Gibbons. His name can be found scribed into the stone organ screen. During the Second World War, Exeter was one of the targets of German air raid offensives against British cities of cultural and historical importance, which became known as the Baedeker Blitz. On 4th of May 1947, an early morning air raid took place over Exeter. The cathedral sustained a direct hit by a large explosive bomb on the chapel of St. James, completely demolishing it. The monument room above, the 3 bays of the aisles, and the 2 flying buttresses were also destroyed in the blast. The medieval wooden screen opposite the chapel was smashed into many pieces, but it has been reconstructed and restored. Exeter Cathedral is a remarkable feat of engineering, design and craftsmanship. It is a rich resource of art, craft, symbolism and architectural detail. If you are in Exeter, visiting the cathedral is a must, not just for the stunning beauty of the church itself, but to better understand the history of the city and its surroundings.